Hello, welcome back to day 8, I believe. And we just get right into it and see what will happen today. Let's see, who will be the first guest? Oh, someone new? Hello. Good mythical morning. It's well past noon. It's still morning somewhere. Plus, a wizard doesn't care about things like time. Time's not only relative, but also flexible. Like a gummy worm. One time, I've actually tried breaking through the space-time continuum using a loophole through the primordial vortex. And did it work? No. But almost. I would have needed a drip of a primordial sea to enhance the curvature, and that should have done it. But no access to the primordial sea. Bummer. I heard that's not very easy to get. Theopractically, it is. Theopractically? Practically, in theory, duh. Ah, and that makes sense. I get it. You do? Of course I do. Interesting. And suspicious. Are you perhaps also a person of magic? Well, I do make magical drinks. Enchanted mixology. That indeed is a niche. Innkeeper, did something you make ever explode? Sure, I guess. Occasionally. Heck yeah, welcome to the club. Think I blow something up at least once or twice a week. I'm Hex, by the way. Nice to meet you, Hex. Nice to meet you too. Just innkeeper for now. Alright. Well then, innkeeper, how about a super wheezy breezy drink for me? Any flavors you might fancy? Maybe something that will make me focus more, and perhaps help me better understand the primordial vortex? Gotcha. Focus, focus, focus. Let's see. Focus, focus. The brain, the brain, the brain. The brain, where is it? This one. Is it though? It is. I guess. A little bit of brain power. And a little bit of charm. There you go. Hope it was the right one. Should be. This should boost your focus like nothing else. Amazing! I can already feel the ideas cooking up. I think I figured out a way to get that primordial seawater to... never mind. The explanation would be too complex to grasp, so... So? What complex reason brings you to my tavern, Hex? Getting away from the other smartest person in Asteria. And who would that be? Does it matter? You tell me. Tell me a story. My sister. Oh, she's studying and driving me crazy with all her theories. They are so reasonable, you know? No chaos, but there has to be a bit of chaos in everything, doesn't there? I wonder how she gets through life with so much structure. Oh, who are you? Hello. Do you even need a drink? Structure is the key to everything, young lad. Without structure, there is no chaos, and thus, there would be no entropy. I found entropy to be quite essential in this world. And you are. Oh, how rude of me. Top of the morning to you, lad, and to you, innkeeper, is it? Correct. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I am... I suppose you may call me Scully. My actual living name would be too ancient to be spoken out loud. I am an archivist. At least I used to be, now I'm dead. Somewhat. Not completely, obviously. Under mysterious circumstances, I happen to be still conscious. So you're undead? Precisely. How? Well, I passed on and then one day I rose from my grave. It was like a long sleep, completely knackered for thousands of years. At least, I believe it's been 1,000 of years. What year is it? 1755. What? That's brutally long. You lost your beard. So, how did you come back to life? I'm not too sure myself. I woke up and walked on like nothing had happened. Thought to myself, might as well explore the world anew. Those who had risen with me didn't seem to be inhabited by an independent consciousness. And others didn't care. Those who had risen with you, they're more like you out there? Of course, undead rarely rise alone. They mostly serve a master. Right. However, I decided not to bother with that and go my own way. Going south, I passed through Zofort and found a small little tavern. A bit like this one, more nautical in style. They had a lot of fish. I've never been a fan of seafood. Though I got to listen to a lot of the town's gossip. Care to fill me in on that Zofort gossip? Well, apparently a well-known noble married a commoner and decided to run off with her, leaving the family without an heir. But there's more. Fishermen fear that Zofort has been cursed by a sea witch. They say the docks are being haunted by lonely animals that stare blankly at the waves and the moon all night. And during the day, they disappear like ghosts. Bit of a weird curse. Fitting for any sea witch or wild sailor's tale. Innkeeper, say, do you have a drink for this undead fella? A drink and a mop? Just a drink, I won't be needing a mop. If you say so, what would you like? Something that'll loosen up this non-existent tongue. Something full of charm and appeal. Coming right up. Charm and appeal, I just know what you want. Is it the sunny breeze? It must be. Wait, spoken heart, no, spoken heart. Charismatic boost, oh yeah. Blows away your stress. Enhanced charm, focus, and reflexes. Yeah. It's the spoken heart, right? Let me see. Something full of charm and appeal. Yeah. Oh, wait. She's 175. Rhea, you old lady. I didn't know that. Okay, let's go. Full of charm. Charm. This one. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. And there it is. Full of charm and appeal for you. Even though you can't drink it, a real charm are just for you. Jolly! I feel like I can conquer worlds with my words alone. Oh? Not that I would ever do that. I care more about words than worlds. Archivist things, you know? I spent most of my life reading, sorting, and archiving. That didn't leave a lot of time for dreams of hubris. Are you sure? Academic hubris is a powerful one. Come on now, that type hardly counts. Agreed. It's only natural. Oh! I think you've given me an idea, Bone Man. I did? Yes. If I can enhance the aging process of cells, the incubation procedure could. Alright, I gotta go. My sister asked if you've seen me. No, you didn't. Thanks, bye. There he goes. Energetic young fella. Indeed. If you don't mind, innkeeper, I'd like to linger here a bit and enjoy the moment. Of course. That's what a tavern is for. And he's still here. Fable! Hey, Innkeep, how's it going? All fine and dandy. How about you, Fable? I'm still very busy helping the farmers rebuild their barns and fences. Also, apparently, a bunch have lost their crops due to how hot the stars were. It's terrible. Seeing all this destruction is terrible. I've never seen anything like this before either. Historically, the Lady of the Gilded Sea never struck me as someone to unleash baneful omens. Apologies, my manners. It's impolite to burst into a conversation just like that. I'm Scully. Fable. Nice to meet you, Fable. Again, my apologies for the impulsivity. That's alright. I was just surprised you could actually talk. Oh, no offense. I just thought, usually... None taken. Usually skeletons don't speak. Theopractically, they don't. Practically? Practically, in theory. Exceptions confirm the rule. You sound like a wizard. Please don't say that. Okay, let's pretend I didn't. Scully, how did you like her drinks? Surely an experience. I can feel it gurgling in my bones. Sometimes they do that. Could you also make me a drink, innkeeper? I don't want my bones to jingle, but something that enhances my finesse would be nice. You know, you have to be very delicate with zucchini seeds or they'll give up immediately. Of course, coming right up. Finesse? Finesse? Is finesse... Swift strike again? Don't you want something different? Like, I have so many drinks. And you just want the same one, always. And also without some nice things here. That's boring. Fable, come on. My VIP guest. Well, the guest is king. I hope this tastes refined enough. This is perfect. You know just what I need, innkeeper. After all, you're my favorite regular. I am? Yes. And you're my favorite innkeeper. Thank you, Fable. So, do you think your farm farm work will be done soon? Oh, I hope so. Not that I don't like helping them out, I do. But I think the sooner everyone can back to a normal life, the better. Do you perhaps need a hand? I happen to have two. And I might know a thing or two about crops and fences. Sure, I could use some help carrying a few things over to Tregarin. My treehouse is just around the corner. Splendid! Sounds like a quite useful endeavor. I gladly indulge. Thank you. And keep, before we go, I have something I wanted to give you. What do you have for me, Fable? Some dried honey flowers. The farmers didn't know how to thank me, so they gave me these flowers. And you're always so helpful and nice. So I wanted to share them with you. I'm sure you already have at least 4 ideas on how to use them. Thank you very much, Fable. I make sure to put them to good use. So you accept donations for ingredients? Certainly. I can only get my hands on so many infusions myself. What about recipes themselves? It's always good to get more inspiration. Wonderful! In my prior life, I had access to a lot of books about magic and potion mixing. I think I still recall my assistant's favorite recipe. Do you? For snow. Do you store it under your hat? Of course! Where else would I keep it? Fair enough. Thank you for the recipe. Innkeeper, thanks for being such a patient and pleasant host. I shall be on my way then, with Fable. But I'll be back. Should I not crumble into a pile of bones from one day to the next? Let's hope not. I won't. I'm just joking around. I hope. I wouldn't want to be responsible for that. Anyways, Innkeeper, thank you so much. You are still the highlight of my day, no matter how dark the night. See you around. Let's go, Scully. No time to lose. Bye-bye. Next one. Oh! You're both back. That I was able to witness such rarity in my lifetime. Immaculate! You would even get excited about a rusty nail. Of course I would! Such a splendid chemical process. Metals have a variety of chemical processes. Rust be my least favorite of them. Ruins lots of hard work. Does it now? Yep, makes everything porous. Porous? What's that word? Oh! Okay, Rhea, nice to see you both again. Likewise, dear innkeeper. How has your day been? Can't complain. Had some interesting customers today. Ah! Like that one distinguished gentleman who crossed us on our way in. Distinguished? Yeah, gentleman, don't know. A giant top hat doesn't make you a gentleman. What makes you a gentleman? Manners. He was quite polite, I recall. Greeted me with the tip of his hat. You find everyone polite, even your slime. But Mr. Slime is quite polite? What a peculiar wall clock you have there. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before. It looks just like the clock in Evelyn's living room. It reminds me of all the times I impatiently waited for her to come home after important meetings and banquets. Do you know if that is her clock by any chance? I think that might be a story for another time. Let's not worry about it now, for now, shall we? Okay. Say, Innkeep, have you read the letter yet? That would be a story I'd love to hear right now. Not yet, no. Tragic. I've always loved writing letters. Innkeep, you got a drink for me, something that will make me tougher, so I can get through today's babbling. Of course. So what's the first snow? First snow. Oh, wait. Like the sun reflecting off a frozen lake, the first snow makes you feel comfortable and safe, embracing you with its frosty taste. In between hot chocolate and frozen glaciers, you will find yourself well equipped to hike in the snowy mountains. Don't really need that. Thousand Winds. Wait, this one is also quite defensive. But I think you need a... Is it a frosted lagoon? Why are all defense drinks cold? Protects you from any physical and spiritual harm and cools you down on even the hottest of summer days. What else is there? Well, this one. It's perfect for avoiding unwanted questions. Nah, you need the frosted lagoon again. 1, 2, 3. A little bit of this and this one. There you go. Now that's what I'm talking about. A gift of the great dragons. Well, thank you. I gave it my best. Can't taste it. I feel sturdy already. I've had my doubts about you, Innkeep, but I must say, you know your job. So how has the day been for you two? The usual. Splendid! It was my first day in centuries out under the rays of the sun. And how did you like it? It's brighter than I thought. The light of the sun, I mean. Rhea and I took a trip to the capital, since I rarely get to see it full of daily life. There were so many people. Too many. Just the right amount for a city. It was so vivid. It almost made me feel alive. And everyone was able to admire my beautiful cape. Is that a cape? The cape of invisibility? It absolutely is. How curious. Does it mean you two are going to Barovia now? Uh-huh? Why would we want to go there? You forgot? That was the deal. I helped you get your cape, so you can attend that fancy Barovian vampire banquet and get May gold's worth. You forgot. Oh! But I got that invitation about 500 years ago. What? Didn't I mention that? No? What about me material then? Well, I can give you the gold right now if you want. Can you accompany me a while longer though? Ah, fine. Wonderful! Every second I spend with you brings me tremendous joy. What a great day to be a vampire! I've got my cape back and I can walk under the sun like mortals do. Say, Innkeeper, what have you thought of a new drink? One that would taste just as incredible as the gentle and welcoming beams of sunlight feel on your skin. That's kind of a vague description, but I think I might have something in mind already. Ah, wonderful. I wonder if my dear Evelyn would desire to walk in the sunlight as well. Do you know how she's doing? Do you think I could pay her a visit? You shouldn't. I should? The air smells like reconciliation. Do you think that's a good idea? It ain't. It is! Kyle, you've stolen your cape. Do you think she'll greet you with open arms? You know what I would do if my ex-husband stole me a hammer? What? Take it and smash all y'all's dear. No one takes what's mine. But the cape is mine. Is she of the same opinion, you think? Oh. Maybe you're right. It would be a shame to lose my cape again. All she'd have to do is ask. Oh, my undead Evelyn. There's never been a wish of hers I turned down. And I wouldn't do to this day. I don't want to have whatever you have with her. I would lose my mind. Well, yeah, I know. Oh, how much I miss her. My heart is aching. That's all. Maybe one day she'll reach out to me. I still miss her dearly. And I shall miss her even more, looking toward the mountain's peak, knowing she's merely a grasp away. Maybe a drink could help for now. Oh, would you do that? A drink? For me? Of course. Something strong, please, dear innkeeper, so that my heart may stop aching soon. Well, that's a vague description. What does Peak Sunrise do? The Peak Sunrise is a sweet drink that feels like standing on a tall mountain's peak. While this drink focuses on intelligence, adventurers may feel infused with the confidence and agility it takes to climb their favorite mountain range. Unsurprisingly popular with climbers and boulderers. Okay. No. Who needs common sense anyway? Well, you need common sense, so better not. So, I guess it's the Southern Brawler again? Well, okay. We got so many drink options, and everyone wants the same drink. I'm sad. There you go, your blood drink. I can't mend your broken heart, but perhaps this helps. It does. Thank you, dear innkeeper. Why don't you tell the innkeep more about your day, huh? Right. I suppose I wasn't done yet. Where was I? Your trip to the capital. Busy streets, bustling with people. Roots! Roots? Roots. We admired the roots that enclosed the city almost like a rampart. I finally had a chance to take a closer look. Quite fascinating. For once, gotta agree. Almost made me believe the myths are true. Myths? Myths. I've told ya, rumor has it, they're the roots of the Ether Tree, breaking through the surface and taking hold of Gaia, where they guard the capital. Ah, yes! A very good defense plan indeed. What is Wood going to do to protect the city? The city is protected with stone. Oh. I was never very involved in the fortification efforts. I figured. Oh. Oh? We've also met the lovely Seraph again. How are her investigation coming along? Very well. She seems eager and determined. A detective spirit. We'll leave the last mate away to Dalwell. She seems to be onto something. I can't wait to hear her story when she returns. Likewise. Say, Rhea, can we go to town and check on the antiques dealer? Oi, why? I want to see if I can find any keepsakes from the old times. Very well then. But you won't munch on the shopkeep, will ya? Of course not. I'm well satiated from the innkeeper's creation. Alright then, let's go. Goodbye, innkeep. Enjoy your shopping spree. Well, Ria's taking it all with good humor. Well met, adventurer. Who are you now? Doogie, hey! Do my eyes deceive me? Minty in the flesh. Hello, darling innkeeper. It's good to see you again. It certainly has been a while. Must be hitting that 15-year mark, right? 15 years? What? It will be 25 years soon, actually. Ah, you know how I am when it comes to keeping track of time. Spends longer than a decade. What? How old are you? I'm well aware. Good that you have me to drop in from time to time to remind you, I couldn't be more grateful. Especially when you bring Casket and Kane along. Doggies! Do cute service beasts still get a discount here? Always. Of course, always. So what's brought you back to the area? It's not your usual haunt. No, I generally prefer something more... moist? Ha! Not the word I would have used. But something akin to that. It's decidedly too arid around these parts for my taste. What are you? And here I thought I would get to at least enjoy the recent downpour. But no. The stuff that came pouring down was unique. That's one way to put it. Destructive is another, and possibly more accurate. But I'm glad to see that your tavern hasn't suffered the same fate as many of the streets and buildings I saw on my way here. Admittedly, the journey was already quite challenging to navigate with my wheelchair before, though the scenery has always been worth the struggle. But now, I'm afraid it wasn't possible to take in much enjoyment from the passing landscape. Not when I had to pay so much attention to not endanger myself and my sweet service beasts. You've told me of your struggle with traveling before. I'm sorry to hear the recent events have made it worse. Oh, well, we're here now, aren't we? And I do have to say, using the primordial vortex as a way to skip your veranda stairs is a marvelous accessibility touch. Yeah, really? I do that? Quite impressive work, my friend. I'm glad to hear that my little spells are doing their job. I hope the cities will put similar care into rebuilding the streets. Flatter cobblestone would do wonders for many people like me. But believe it or not, I didn't come all this way to talk about the development of inclusivity in urban infrastructure. No, really? Shocking, right? I'm here on the hunt, one could say. What do you have your eyes on? Protection pearls. I've heard a few hushed whispers in my library. Folks say the pearls appear in a lonesome lagoon this time of year. Ah, those again. Good hunting then. Thank you. Though, while the pearls might be my main objective, I haven't decided to come to town with only a singular purpose. I need to ask you for something, innkeeper. A good drink? No, my manuscript, darling. I believe 25 years should have been enough time to proofread it, yes? Oh, of course. I finished devouring this manuscript almost as soon as you gave it to me. It just took me a while to recall doing so, you see. Since it's been so long, I definitely got done with that. You didn't. Lovely. I'm glad I have such a reliable old friend to proofread my work. Sure. Would you like a drink while I try to engage my brain cells and remember where I put it? If you're offering, I'd be pleased to accept. Perhaps something to refresh my mind after my journey? I'll do my best. Refresh your mind, refresh your mind. Something good. Something brainy. The peak sunrise. I could make it a peak sunrise. Or this one. Actually, I think I'll make her this, just because we haven't done this before. Should be fine, right? Wait. Yeah, it's 3 drops of brain. Yeah, should be fine. A new drink! Let's go! Wait. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1? I can't do that. Huh? Wait. You get everything. Come on. Fine undo. Cute, cute little thing. Okay, we can't do that drink yet. We don't have a big enough bottle. Okay, I guess sparkling nebula it is. Weird. Or we could infuse them with stuff, you know? I think that's actually a method to do it. What's this actually? Oh, it's the base drinks, okay. We could try the Peaks Sunrise again. What does she want again? Refresh my mind. I do want to try it. Okay, let me try it again. Here, Endu. And let me see. What can I use for the honey flower? There you go. And now we need 3 of this. And 1 of this. Perfect! Just for you and your drink. I thought very hard about making the perfect drink for you. Ah, I've missed this. Good to see your mixing skills haven't diminished one bit. In fact, I think I might be coming up with an idea for a new story. Let me note this down real quick. Take your time. So, why enjoy your mixology, no matter what you put in front of me? I'd enjoy it even more if you could recall the location of my very precious manuscript. You know, the one I lovingly worked away at for almost half a century whilst my library came to be. Certainly. It should be just below this pile. No wait, I must have put it over there actually. Uh-oh. Alright. Given this ongoing battle with your organizational habits, it might take you a bit longer to recover it. And I have some pearls to get to. So how about this? I return in around 7 days, and then I can tell you all about my pearl hunt in exchange for my manuscript. My proofread manuscript. That would be helpful? Good. It was nice seeing your wary face again, innkeeper. Likewise, Minty. Have a safe and pearlful journey. Pearlful? Ha! I'll try. Bye, doggies! 7 days should be enough to read a manuscript, right? If you find it. Oh. Wow, there's so much stuff. Oh, here. There's a slight unrest in Zofort. Rumor has it an archmage is looking for the familiar who went missing recently. There are a lot of people in Zofort. Someone is bound to know something about the missing familiar. Is it for Melly? Zofort stocks are a popular viewpoint for anyone interested in a nighttime vista. Surely only a sea witch can be responsible for this. Hey, come on. Write this one up. A scandal in Zofort. The lively port city of Zofort is known not only for its docks, but also for its large community of mages. Lately there seems to be something mysterious going on out there. The familiars of several archmages have gone missing, and are nowhere to be found. But it's a big city. There must be someone who knows something. Could the disappearance be related to the tale of the sea witch who cursed Sophort's dogs? Who knows? There you go, little undo. He's so cute, but he's not getting any bigger, is he? And that's it for today, I guess. The day's over. Oh, look at this, the little dragon. Was it always here on the table? I actually don't know. But it's a different one from Undo. How? Well, okay. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, I see you next time. On the next day. See you then. Bye bye.